Oh shit. Mirix, it's good. What's going on? How's the day been, dude? How's it hanging, as the kids would say? Is that what they say nowadays? How's it hanging? Or are they still saying 6-7? I got something fun. I got something funny planned today. I had this idea on the way back from class, and I thought, like, I could probably make a video out of this. I could make something out of this. The recap, just for the sake of the video that I am recording, what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be reviewing all of my TikToks that I personally enjoyed the most. Some of them might have blown up, and some of them have not. Either way, I wanted to review them for the sake of just reviewing my shit. I think it'd be funny, and I collected a bunch. I got like a good handful. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to do it. We're gonna first watch these. We're gonna watch these, and then after watching them, we're gonna decide whether or not what category each one goes in. We have That's So Gabe. I feel like that's very self-explanatory. It's like, of course Gabe would post this, and of course this is like one of the better things he posted. The next category is Okay White Boy Cook. So it's like, you know, it's like, that's a pretty good video. Like, all right, like you were spitting facts with that. You were spitting hot fire with that, okay? Next one is Made Me Snort. Now this one was kind of like, made me kind of like, you know, just like, it was all right. It was okay. The next one is What Was the Point? These are TikToks that are like, why did I post this? Like, why? Like, what made me decide, hey, like this is a good idea to post? Why not? And then at the very bottom, of course, is Gorbo Garbage. These are TikToks that I can't believe that I made. Now, I'm not sure how many stuff is actually going to go in that category. I did not put a lot of the stuff that came to mind, so I'm sure if I like went back and looked through a bunch of my old TikToks, I would probably there would be a lot. There would be a lot in Gorbo Garbage is what I'm trying to get at. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. We are going to play one of the most recent ones. I don't have anything specifically named. I would call this one of the biggest misunderstanding TikToks that I have made. Look at the comments. Now with this, I think a lot of people got this misinterpreted very, very poorly, very, very badly. The reason for why I was making this, I thought, hey, you know what would be funny? Stress TikTok like, hey, you need to stop running for your responsibilities. No, people thought I was gonna kill myself. I think that's just funny. And I also think a lot of people were trying to be very caring, and I appreciate that. But I think a lot of people read way too deep into it. To be fair, I thought so too. Oh, come on. I don't look like I'd kill myself. What the hell? For TikTok, I don't know. I feel like this kind of goes, I want to say Made Me Snort or What Was the Point? Because I think the point got lost. I feel like What Was the Point is a good fit for that video. The next one, what I think my friends probably quote the most is my post-COVID rant.
COVID fucked me up, and I still have not recovered from this shit. It's it's bad, dude. It's bad. I used to think like, oh no, it was just like 2 years off of high school, basically.
God, look at my hair too. Oh my God.
Dude, that shit was not fine. I've been putting my foot down. I'm not gonna act tough about this anymore. That shit fucking sucked. I feel like I just missed out on such a big, important part of my life, and now I have to like start from there. And I'm an adult too, so it's just like, if I feel more stressed and more pressure to like know all of this stuff already.
This poor boy, he's lost. He doesn't know what to do.
I feel like that's all. All right, I'm just complaining to myself, to nobody.
Madison Beer commented on this. I know, and I think this is probably one of the most influential videos I put out on my TikTok. I remember posting this thinking like, man, like I need to like vent. I need to like let this shit out. I need to put this out somewhere. I remember putting this out thinking like, oh my God, I feel so behind. All my friends were like doing other cool, important shit than me. And I was very envious of like what they were doing. And I kind of posted this just to vent, get my like emotion out. And little did I know, a lot of people really resonated with it, and a lot of people were sharing their stories, and I was like, holy shit. I remember seeing this, not from the comments, because I just didn't bother to check up on the video. I went in to one of my DMs, and Bowman, my buddy Bowman, said, dude, look who just fucking commented on your TikTok, and it was Madison Beer. And she also said something very nice, like, no, your feelings are valid, and I think so many of us feel this way. I'm 26 next week, and I really feel like 23. It's really weird and confusing, and I get you. I was just like, holy shit. You know, like, that's fucking awesome that she took the time to like comment that. And I say, thank you, singer-songwriter Madison Beer. And then she goes, no problem, Legend Gabe, which is now something that people call me every now and again. Like, my friends will be like, oh, hey, it's Legend Gabe. That's only for Madison Beer to say to me, okay? That's not for you. That's not for you. But in terms of where this ranks, I didn't like snort. There was nothing really funny about this, but I feel like it's a very defining characteristic of my TikTok. So I'm gonna put it in okay white boy cook. I feel like this is when I realized, like, damn, I kind of really like just talking to a camera. I kind of just like saying what I'm feeling and then being rewarded for it. What's next? What's this next one? This is, okay, this is the Sydney Sweeney debacle. This is when the Sydney Sweeney shit started popping off with all the genes and shit. Let's go in and check this one out.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determined
Not a lot.
like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
This wasn't a lot. I didn't really do a lot here. I just stared at the camera, played the ad. I remember making that out of spite and thinking, okay, 1,000 likes, that's pretty good. Oh my God, why are people still liking this? Oh my God, why is this at 1.1 million views? This hit 1 million views before anything else that I posted. That was kind of a gut punch. I literally did zero effort for that video. I literally stared at the camera, let the audio play, make a weird face, and that's it. And then that blew up. I work hard on my edits. I feel like I have good talking points sometimes. And then the one time I fucking skyrocket is when I'm just staring at the camera. It took such little effort. It was such a stupid video to make in the first place. It was made out of spite. I don't like the video. I think it goes in Gorbo garbage. Next. Ooh, I love this video. I fucking love this video. Why is this so loud? This is all it is. So, for anyone who doesn't know, I love Tick Tick Boom. I love it with a passion. That was my lockdown movie, dude. I fucking loved all of it. Andrew Garfield sang amazingly. Vanessa Hudgens was awesome and kicked ass. Literally everything about it I love. It was my lockdown movie, and I thought, you know what? This is gonna be my entire personality from here on out. I would say That's So Gabe. I really like this video. It's just so me. It's just a part of who I am. Okay, next video. It's gonna be loud, watch. I had that shit on. Come on. I had that shit. I was wearing the fuck out of that gray sweater. I remember posting it thinking like basic ass, like normal guy fit, you know? And people fucking ate that shit up. They ate it up. All the people with daddy issues swarmed to that video and thought, oh my God, I need more of this white boy. Give me more of this white boy. Oh, I love this. But do I think it deserves this much praise? Personally, I kind of had that shit on, didn't I? I kind of had that lame ass gray blue jeans shit on, but it was very low effort. So I'm not sure. I'm debating between Made Me Snort and Okay White Boy Cook. I don't know. Here, we'll do coin flip right here. We'll do coin flip right now. Heads, it goes in Okay White Boy Cook. Tails, it goes in Made Me Snort. Goes in White Boy Cooked. Sweet. This is already coming along. This is already doing great. The next one, what was the next one? Okay, it was the Phineas and Ferb one. This was low effort. This was when I made this during a time when I was like, I was not doing great. I was not like, couldn't find work. And when I did find work, I only stayed for a little bit because I hated it. And I was kind of just waiting on school to start. I was kind of just waiting for school to, like, something to happen. And I was just kind of going through the motions. And I thought, you know what? People are going to see me and think, you know, at least I don't have it as bad as this guy. Or maybe people can relate to what I was dishing out. Low effort, but unfortunately relatable. Exactly. It was very low effort. I literally, all I had to do was watch Phineas and Ferb and just have like a semi trending audio on. I'm gonna say made me snort. The point of the video was read well, I think, across the board. I thought that did well. So we're gonna leave this and made me snort. It got enough of a laugh out of people for them to enjoy it. So I think Made Me Snort is a good spot for that one.
Want to know why you're not happy? Ask yourself this. When's the last time you had a temper tantrum, bro? Sometimes it's the little things in life that makes me happy. Wanna know why?
Okay. With that one, I remember what was going through my head. I can't remember why I made the video, but I do remember thinking, you know what? Like, you don't see a lot of adults have that. I thought it was funny seeing a 21-year-old boy just kind of freak out for no good reason. I'm thinking maybe it made me snort, but above this one, because it was low effort. I don't think it was okay white boy cook though, but like, is it like okay white boy cook enjoyment? Like, is that really the level of enjoyment we got from that? Because I'm not sure. I think that Made Me Snort is a good spot to keep this one, I think. Okay. This I'm fucking excited about, dude, because this shit didn't pop off as much as I wanted it to, but I still think this is one of my best edits.
You just gave up the piston cup. You know that?
Ah, this grumpy old race car I know once told me something.
Just an empty cup.
Now that is a fucking edit. That is a fucking edit, dude. This eats. Thank you. I appreciate that. I remember working very hard and long on this Cars edit, and I thought, man, this is gonna do numbers. This is gonna do great. And bro, not a lot of people saw it. I mean, a lot of people saw it, but I thought this was really gonna blow up. From like 22, maybe it's like 22,000 views on my TikTok. It got like maybe 5,000 likes. So I think that's what TikTok really tracks when it looks for success. It looks for likes, not like the views. I remember working so hard on that edit, killing it, and like thinking, oh yeah, this shit is so cold. People are gonna love it. And the first like 24 hours, it maybe got like a few thousand views, like maybe like 3. And it had like maybe 400 likes. Obviously, a lot of other people liked it too. But I remember being so disappointed and thinking, I am so washed. That shit sucked ass. Like, I was like being very hard on myself for no good reason. In terms of how well it went, I don't think that really tracks the value it has for me personally, because I really fucking love this video, dude. I remember really like getting all giddy and giving myself goosebumps. I think this at least goes maybe okay white boy cook, maybe even That's So Gabe. This is at least in cooks. I think this at very least is the cook. I'm gonna, for right now, we're gonna leave it at the top of okay white boy cook. Back here.
Last night was proof enough. We don't need to be watching the Oscars anymore. Honora,
I look fat in this one.
I love Honora, but like, did it really need to win all that though? Like, really?
It did win a lot,
anyway,
did it? Okay. That's
yeah.
enough. That's enough, white boy. That's enough for that video. That was like, I don't know. That was okay. The fit deserves some points, I think. Listen, the closer we get to fall, the more you're gonna see me like this. You're gonna like think I'm from a 80s rom-com or some shit. When I start layering up, that's when I gain my most power, bro. I think I was just talking about the Oscars, you know, which I feel like a lot of people were talking about at the time. I still think a lot of the shit from the Oscars over there was so fucking lame, dude. Like, all the wins that some of the movies got were so undeserved. I'm thinking Gorbo Garbage, maybe, because it was kind of like... No, because I cooked. I spoke my truth. I spoke my truth. My truth didn't really come across so clearly. But I think it should stay, and what was the point? Destiny 3 won't work. It won't work. So let's put this on real quick.
As someone with roughly 10 years on the game, I can safely say that I don't think a Destiny 3 would have saved Destiny. These guys talking about how a Destiny 3 would have saved the game, and first of all, I want to point out that these are the same guys who said that Pirate Software was a hacker, like he's a real hacker, and then just recently it came out that he had like no like professional like business with hacking or whatever the fuck, and he's just a nepo baby. So
we're gonna pause it right there because this one's a little bit longer. My point that I was trying to get across with this video wasn't really too coherent, and I feel like it shows. I have been playing Destiny since it ever came out. So if you don't know what Destiny is, it is a first-person MMO game that came out in 2014, and I fell in love with it. I loved the fuck out of Destiny. I loved it so much. I ate Destiny, I slept Destiny, I drank Destiny. I was like, literally anything about me was Destiny. With the most recent DLC ending its like 10-year journey, I kind of fell off. And with that came a little bit of reflection, and I kind of fell out of love with the game in a way. I kind of just stopped caring about Destiny, and I kind of started looking from an outsider's perspective from on the community, and dude, Destiny community was pretty bad. Like they are some of the most critical bunch of gamers I've ever had the pleasure of gaming with. Not to say that some of their criticisms of the game aren't valid, because I feel like a lot of their criticisms are. It's the relation they have with Bungie and the community. It's that relation that was so toxic that I was like, dude, like this shit was like bad. Like this was not okay. Like why did I take part in this in the first place? But I think personally, I didn't really get my point across that well. I think if anything, I said it better just now, but I think it goes above the Oscars video. Okay, no, I remember this one. I've never played Destiny, and I still thought this was interesting because it made me think of that scenario for other games. Right, I feel like, okay, that is a really good comparison to make with other games. The companies, they listen as much as they can, as much as they're allowed to, but there gets like some miscommunication and maybe some dodgy, promotional material gets released that didn't really, speak true to what the game was actually about. I feel like communities can get very clicky. People have their very specific ways of how they want the game to look, and then it kind of gets to such a huge talking point that people kind of forget that the whole point is to make the game better, not just complain about it. Anyway, on to the next video.
What we do here is go back.
That one was low effort. I did remember seeing this and think, iDubbbz, isn't that the guy who always said the N-word? Isn't that the guy who talked about TanaCon a lot? It was low effort. I think, I don't know. I think it made me snort. I don't know. Made me snort, or what was the point? Made me snort, or what was the point? I think maybe snort. Next up. Now, I remember when the day that this happened, it was May the 4th. I can't remember why. I can't remember the specific reason why everyone was freaking out about hopping on Battlefront on May the 4th, because usually that happens every year. That happens every year. Everyone hops on Battlefront for May the 4th, and I think just recently, people like kind of really went with it. People really were like, dude, fucking Star Wars with Andor coming out, and oh my god, like, we love Battlefront 3, like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome, like, we're, like, all getting together, and it was fun, dude. There were, like, I've never seen more active lobbies on that game in a long time. I think that made me snort. I think that made me snort. This one I was surprised. When I was, like, collecting all the thumbnails for this one, I was surprised that it even got this many views.
I actually believe that like Batman as a whole idea is entwined with the story. He, as Batman, gives the city hope. Yeah, I like the Christopher Nolan Batman. Yeah, you know, Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne was like really cool. You know, I'm just gonna try and do like the best I can with like how it is to the comics, and you know all that stuff. Yeah.
With this video, I got some weird comments through DMs because people take their fan casting really seriously when it comes to comics. I was talking about it with friends afterwards, like how he was talking about it was like me Sklenar, me want Batman, me want be Batman, me Sklenar, me make Batman dark mysterious. I think it was just funny. Do I think this video should have gotten 1 million views? Not really, but did I cook with it? Oh, hell yeah. I cooked the hell out of this shit, dude. Come on. Do I like it more than my Cars edit? No. I think my Cars edit is better than my commentary on this, but I still think that has to be one of the goofiest fan castings I have ever seen for the DCU. Next one, I think this is the bisexual one.
Happy Bi Visibility Month, everybody. I just want to let everyone know that I see you. I see you. Bi. You thought I wouldn't notice, but I see you being bi all over the place. How did I see you being bi? Well, that's easy. I used my binoculars.
That's your fave? I'm glad that's your fave. I would say okay, White Boy Cook, and I would say it goes right. Does it go above the Madison Beer comment video? I think it's really funny, though. I think it deserves its spot right there. I see that I have some stuff that's like not in the order that I want, so we're gonna do this a little out of order, and we're gonna jump all the way down here.
Welcome to the apartment, guys. It's about to be sick.
So fucking stupid. So fucking dumb, dude. Such a dumb video. By the way, did not know it got that many views. Like 278,000 people saw that. It has like 1,000 likes. Like, ugh, dude, like the ratio here is not great. That video was made in a time when I wasn't feeling good about myself, so I'm glad some people got some enjoyment out of that. I don't think it's that great. Not a lot of effort, not a lot of, you know, I didn't really enjoy myself during that time, so I'm gonna put it at the top of what was the point. It's actually very topical, since we're in autumn now.
And it ain't no use in turning on your light, baby.
Short, sweet, to the point. We get it. So that video was when I was still working at my movie theater job. I saw people doing the trend, and I thought, you know, I got a good enough leather jacket for this. Might as well. This goes in. Made me snort, and I think it goes like right in between here. I feel like this is a good spot for it. I think this is fair. I remember posting it, and I think that was one of the first videos I made that kind of did pretty well. It originally didn't have as many views as it does now, but it got a couple of views, and I thought maybe I could like see how far I can go with like making TikToks. Maybe I can like keep this shit going. So yeah, I remember it fondly. I remember it very fondly. Okay, this is a good one. One of my most recent ones that I posted too.
You want to know when you become an adult? You become an adult the first time you see through love. That quote is from a short story that I read in creative writing class today called Before You Blow by Jess Walters. It's a very quick read. I suggest everyone to go read it, but I wanted to talk.
Okay, we're gonna stop it there because it's a very long video. I remember reading this and thinking, man, this reminds me a lot about this one and only real relationship that I had, and it was a very long time ago, maybe 2.5 years. This girl said she liked me. I was like, Oh my god, girl like me like girl, maybe I like girl, maybe girl like me, oh my god. At the end of the day, I think I lost a really good friend. But you know, sometimes that's just life. People come into your life, they leave, and then they do what they needed to do, and they leave, and then you move on. Good message. Maybe it's not that so Gabe. I don't think it's that so Gabe. I think this is maybe, I don't know. I want to say, I know Merrick's favorite video is this one, but I think this needs to be right here. What was that? What are you doing? You fucking idiot. Why are you doing that? With that video, very low effort. This is kind of like me for real. Like, this is like so me for real. So I'm gonna put in That's So Gabe. Sometimes I'll be like in VC with friends and I'll be like, they'll be talking about something else and I'll be on my Letterboxd and I'm just sifting through looking at like other people's reviews, and then I go to my profile and I'm thinking like, this guy's kind of cool. He's kind of a cool kid, you know? And I would love to meet him. Oh wait. Oh, of course. How can I be so foolish? I think That's So Gabe. Next one. I remember finding like that audio on some old man's TikTok and thinking, okay, we'll like do an audio to this. And I thought, what can I do? It was like brainwashing, got it. And I found a little YouTube video of like random like rainbow colors like spiraling out so I could get that effect. I thought that was really funny. I think this goes in Okay White Boy Cook. I had just watched Teen Beach Movie for the very first time. I'm a fake Teen Beach Movie fan. Watching it with my friend Sam for the first time, because I had never seen it. That's kind of when I dropped off of Disney Channel. And my buddy Sam was like, dude, you gotta watch this. If you love musicals, you're gonna love this shit. And I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it. In terms of where it's placed, it was a little performative and it did take low effort. I'm gonna say right here. Only because it felt a little fake. Okay, let's get this one out of the way. This one was good.
Not a person, not a person, not a person. Coming out the other end, a person!
Did you see that dunker? It was drooling. No wonder nobody wants kids. This is a dumbass.
That video, I remember that very vividly. That was, yeah, it was early 2023 too. I remember thinking, like, I just need to voice my opinion and duet this, because this is so fucking stupid. Like, I can't take this seriously. So I made that. I ended up making that video. I don't know. It was very low effort. It was very low effort and just kind of like, I don't even think it was that funny either. It was very like in the moment, like, hey, let's post something, dude. Why not? But I will say it's another one of those videos where it went from the Bob Dylan video doing pretty well to that. And I was like, I gotta keep making TikToks. I gotta keep going. Even if I still have like this small ass like bubble of people that I still interact with, I think I should keep pursuing it. It definitely wasn't that funny, but I kind of snorted a little bit. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't that funny. Very low effort. It gave me another realization, like, I gotta keep going. I'm gonna keep going, dude. There's no way I can stop now. I will say though, not that great, low effort. People still enjoyed it. I think it goes and made me snort. Next one, what a lot of people remember me for. Another low effort video. What? Oh my god, low effort video? That's crazy, Gabe. Okay.
We can't afford another Brat Summer, unfortunately. Economically speaking, it's just not in the cards. Instead, I think everyone should really be focusing on Gabe Summer, which is me. Everyone should be talking about me, Gabe, talk about me, it's all about me.
I remember posting this and thinking, okay, whatever, like, this is stupid, like, what's the next after Brat Summer? Gabe Summer. People like Gabe. People like me. How did you feel about Brat Summer genuinely? Brat Summer was fun. In terms of Gabe Summer, this is something I didn't really capitalize off of. This is something I should have like went more into with Gabe Summer activities, but it was kind of funny. It was very low effort and it made me snort. I would say maybe it's probably, I think we're gonna put a lot of this in made me snort because I push out a lot of mediocre shit. I'm gonna say right here. Yeah, I'm gonna say right there. I'm gonna say right there because I still like my Bob Dylan video a little bit more.
Pictures to comments is simultaneously the best thing ever and the fucking worst thing ever. What the fuck is this? Adding pictures-
So that's in response to the weirdos in there. Honestly, some better photos in this one. I love Vanilla Mace here too. It was very low effort, but I still think it was pretty funny. Funnier than the actual TikTok that I made. I would say it goes right here. I think that's pretty funny. Okay, we're gonna do the Pokemon video.
5 years old. You get drunk off half a beer. And you read the Harry Potter series in your spare time.
A lot of adults read those books.
And you know what? A lot of adults do read those books. A lot of adults still play Pokemon. Come on. I thought it was pretty funny. I thought it made me snort. But also, I fucking love Pokemon, dude. I fucking love that shit. I love that shit to death. Where does this go? This feels like I had a lot of fun making it. Maybe it's like high end. This is high end. I like my screaming video, my little tantrum video more though. We're gonna put it right there. Next one is let's do this one. Let's get this Destiny video out of the way.
Coward. You make me sick. Leave me alone, please. Hiding in the shadows. Hiding from who you truly are. Oh.
Okay, I feel like a lot of people who play Destiny really don't like Destiny. I think a lot of people who play Destiny are kind of just like still playing it because it's just habit, you know? People don't really play the game for fun anymore. They're kind of just locked in due to just their spending habits. It goes in That's So Gabe. It goes in That's So Gabe, I think. All my friends know me for Destiny. All my friends know me about how I try to get them to play while I was still into it. I think that belongs in That's So Gabe. I think that's very fitting. Let's go on to the next one. Why ruffle some feathers here politically? Let's all be chill. Let's all just keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
I guess we have something in common.
You eat popcorn when you're depressed too?
No. I guess we have.
Now, for anyone who isn't really politically literate, this ruffled a lot of feathers of some Democrats that I know personally. I don't fucking like Democrats. I don't like fucking Republicans. Both of those guys are fucking loser whiny babies. I can safely say I don't like either's. And a lot of people didn't like me saying that. We're gonna put it. I think I like this one better. This one's a lot funnier. We're gonna leave it right here. This one it makes sense right there. One of my most proud TikToks that I've made recently that I still fucking cheese at whenever I see it is this guy right here.
I hate saying this, but what keeps you people alive?
Easy, Snorlax. Like what? Like, do you believe? Come on.
Starts and it's magic. If the music is groovy, it makes you feel happy like an old time movie. I'll tell you about.
You know, I'll tell you what. Get those two a fucking sitcom. Get them a. I like Jigglypuff. Get the fuck out of here. This isn't about Jigglypuff. This is about fucking Snorlax. I saw this video on my feed. I'm like, oh man, like another doomer vid. That's a bummer. That sucks. Like, how can I spin this and make, hopefully maybe this person will see it and it'll make them happy. And I think I got my point across. I thought I was cheesing. I thought that shit was funny. Because you know what? Sometimes life, it's about the little things. And you know what? We're putting that in That's So Gabe. The last one. Finally. I saved this one for last. For a reason. And hopefully y'all can understand why.
If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that shine. Starting with the man in the mirror. Change his ways. Shine, no message to a bend and clever. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make the change. You gotta get it right while you got the time. Now you blow your heart, then you blow your mind.
I love this video so much. I love this video so fucking much. Okay, yeah, that was fucking awesome. Yeah, it's a reason it's on my pinned. It's one of my pinned videos. My first edit was like some Daredevil edit because Daredevil Born Again came out, and I thought this isn't that great of an edit, but I don't want to redo it. I want to move on to something else. And one of my friends had said like they had never seen Megamind. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You haven't seen Megamind? I went to go watch Megamind, and then immediately thought, that's so fucking good. I'm making an edit. I'm making an edit right now, and I made that all in one night. All in one night. I stayed up till like 3 in the morning for it. I think that shit is something I'm so proud of, and I wouldn't even say it's my best edit, but for me, that took so much hard work to get out. I stayed up later than I ever should have. Because I had work in the morning, but I was like, dude, I gotta get this out. Put that in That's So Gabe right fucking now. Yeah, we're gonna do that, and it's gonna go right here. It's gonna go right there. I'm very proud of that video, and I won't even say it's my best. One of my more recent ones that flopped, my Batman video, my edit that from a while back, I thought was really good. But, you know, maybe I put too many hashtags in it, and not enough people saw it. Maybe it took a little too long for people to like get interested into it. But this is what I feel like to be like the most representative of what I am on TikTok. Like what I put out, just kind of like feel good. Because at the end of the day, all of these videos that I have made, they were with the intention to make people smile or make people, you know, learn something new. Like maybe I was able to like give someone a new perspective, or maybe I was able to make someone laugh or something, or feel something, or feel anything. Now, obviously some aren't great. Gorbo Garbage is there for a reason. But even still, I got something out of people, and that's I feel like that's a better gift than anything else. Just being able to like make people laugh. The Visibility Week really made me smile. Sent it to my friends and said, this is the exact type of joke I'd make. Like I'm happy that it was able to make your friends happy and shit too. I'm very happy with this list. I'm very proud of how far I got on TikTok, because I don't know, man, who knows what's gonna happen with TikTok, you know? Could go under, could get absolutely fucked, and I just kind of wanted to get a little, you know, feely about all this shit that I did, because like this is like maybe 2 years of my life that I have on display right now, that millions of people have seen and commented and liked and shared on, and it's just like, you know what, this is a big fucking deal enough for me. We're gonna rank them, and we're gonna make a moment out of this. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got for today, man. That's about it. And hopefully anyone who actually sees this, what I hope people get out of this is that no matter how low the views are, and no matter how many attempts you make of videos that you make, if it's like stuck between like 400 views, 200 views, whatever, you know, you just gotta keep going. And I feel like this is proof of that, because I just chose not to stop. Did I get very far? No, I didn't. But that doesn't mean I'm done. I'm gonna keep doing shit, dude. No, like for real. Like this shit, I feel like this is more proof than most people really need. Like, you make videos that you like, that you enjoy, that you laugh at, and then if people like it, they like it. If they don't, who cares? Who cares? So I want that to be the main takeaway of this. But yeah. That's gonna be it. I'm very happy, even though we didn't get a big turnout. That's okay. I'm very happy with this being archived. Thank God you played Life is Strange, or else I would have never found you, white boy.